Welcome to Let's Save on a Teacher's Salary. My name is Asanda and I have been permanently employed in the Eastern Cape since May 2023 at the age of 34 going on 35. Back to reality. Let's work. I'm still in the peacefulness. I came back and I just had forgotten I did this before I left. A part of me wishes I'd done it after because I don't think I would have picked this color now. But I love it. And I bought myself an birth month a stone as a memorabilia for my trip, which was a success. And yes, almost failed because the devil was working against me. Hello, sending me thieves and all that stuff. Come on. I made notes and I have everything right in front of me on my laptop. So I'm just going to keep looking at it to double check. And I'm ready to get started on working. And yeah, I want to prepare for next term. Before anything else, I just want to prepare for next term. And also since morning I've been just like researching because I need to put together capital for this thing that I want to do, and it's like back to work already. So yeah, I am working, and I also had to like do numbers for this video. But then I realized there's not that much numbers to do. I never ate in, like, you were not gonna find me buying bread at ShopRite and going to eat it in my room. That never happened. I literally had breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between snacks, whatever. It was out, because that was what was all this about. It was about me being outside, which is something I never do. Even when I'm at home with my mom's, I'm always indoors. So it was very important for me. Like I was barely in the rooms, even though the rooms were beautiful. And I stayed at a luxury hotel for 2 days and 2 nights. That was amazing. I recommend that. Even if it's 1 day and 1 night, I recommend trying out luxury hotels. This one came with a complimentary breakfast, and I was just, of course, going to get it. But what I was disappointed is that this hotel calls it luxury, self-luxury, but they don't do room service. I don't understand a luxury hotel that doesn't have an in-house restaurant, or maybe that's what they do now. I need to update my movies. When it came to my accommodation ended up being 10,000 rand. Let's just round it off. It ended up being 10,000 rand. This was a luxury hotel, 2 nights and 2 days and 2 nights at a luxury hotel, at a luxury B&B, which was a few days, and then another B&B which was not a luxury but was much more expensive than the other one, and in the end I ended up paying around it up to 10,000 rand. So that was my accommodation, and then my food for the whole entire time amounted up to 3,000 rand, and that is because I wasn't eating in. Like, I didn't go to the shops and then buy something and go back and eat it in my room. That was never part of the plan. When in the end, it just wasn't part of the experience. The experience was I eat breakfast out, I eat lunch out, I eat dinner out, and it ended up blowing the food budget, which I didn't have. But yeah, the cost ended up amounting to 3,000 rand. And then transportation was also 3,000 rand because I did take special transportation to certain places. And then it amounted to 3,000 rand. And I also tipped guys a lot, and that was something that I figured I wanted to do even before I left, because I had seen when I was with Mr. G, like, what it means for people when you tip them. You know, it could literally be helping somebody not have to worry about bread for the day, for tomorrow morning, you know, or lunch for their kid or anything like that. There was this girl that he tipped 100 rand, and she was bad, guys. She was like not good at waitressing, but she was new. So it didn't matter whether she was good or bad because she was new, and he tipped her 100 rand. And I remember just thinking, okay, you tipped 100 rand because she was pretty. She was really pretty. But her reaction left an impression on me. I was like, because she was so happy. She was so happy. She even vocally like said it is going to save her. And she left an impression on me. So now whenever I like go to places, I tip. But what I did not know is it is better to tip in cash. So now, from now on, in my next trip, I'll have some cash on the side for tipping, just for tipping. So yeah, Tipping, I ended up tipping about 700 rand, and my transport 3,000, my food 3,000, my accommodation 10,000, so a total of 10,000. I stayed in some nice places. I have nothing to complain about all the places I stayed at, except for Sinyeko Koroch at the luxury hotel. That was weird. That was weird and exciting, and I was just laughing about it. Okay. What else? What am I missing? Clothes. Yeah, I bought about 4,000 rands worth of clothes, and I'm also going to buy a sneaker for the clothes. So let's just put it at 5,000 rand. Okay, so we'll add it up and I'll put the total on the video. That was my experience. Oh, I didn't count this. I'm not gonna count my memorabilia. I bought it cash and I was swiping most of the time. So I bought this cash on the last day. I actually went specifically to buy it because I'd seen it and I was like, I want it. This is a birthstone. This one is August. I don't know if you can see it. It's August, so yeah. And before we move on from the cost of the holiday, there was this the manicure. I had a manicure, but before I had a manicure, at the beginning of my trip, I had full body massage. That full body massage came with a pedi. It came with a pedicure. Yay! I loved it. And I am absolutely getting it in a few, like maybe I might skip a month, but every second month I think that's what I'm gonna get. Not the full body massage. I don't think I am into full body massages, but the foot massage with a pedi would be awesome for me every now and then. And then I'll have so I did the full body massage and a manicure on a different place, and a pedicure, and then the manicure I did at a different place. Love it. I also did my eyelashes, but also because you just paid one price for everything, really, and they just do your your nails, your fingernails, your toenails, and your eyelashes. But I will not be doing eyelashes again. I don't. Not that I don't like them. I do love them, and that's why I wanted to do them. But I I have eye problems. My eyes are very itchy. I have allergies and all that stuff. It's never a good idea for me to have extensions on my eyes. So yeah, that's a doozy. Yeah, and I really wanted to do my hair, but I was like, nah, I don't want to sit to the salon for too long. So yeah, I'm gonna do my hair, I think, on the 7th or the 6th. And just what else am I missing in the costs? Let me check. Yeah, that was my trip. Found out there's actually a netball tournament for teenagers, kids, and I want to try and see if my school can get into that. That would be nice. Like, guys, I'm totally. What I don't like about our schools is that if you suggest something, then you're expected to be the one to put it together. I am not a sports person, but what I will not do is take away and something that I found out for that can benefit my kids, and I will not, just because I don't want to do it. I'd rather participate even though I'm not into it, just so the kids can have an experience. I don't understand why our kids go to those tournaments. Seriously, I really want to see if this can be something that my school can do. So I found out, I got the information, and I got like one of these one of the teachers. I was like, oh my god, can you explain to me? And she was like, yeah, go online, blah blah blah, apply, blah blah blah, and then you can have your team participating. If the team gets approved, you can participate in the tournaments. And I was like, yeah, I'm totally checking this out. So that was also nice. I made some new people. As an introvert, that is very difficult. What else? Yeah, that's what the money that I spent.